Most people come to the Algarve for the beaches, but just 25 minutes east you can stand on a castle wall looking into Spain, drive across an international border in minutes, and end the day on a beach that feels completely untouched. This is the side of the Algarve hardly anyone talks about. We rented a car in Cabanas de Tavira and headed east, just 25 minutes, but it felt like we were stepping into a completely different Algarve. Before even reaching our first stop, we couldn't resist a quick detour across the Guadiana International Bridge. In under 10 minutes, we were in Spain, a completely seamless border crossing, one of the easiest in Europe. But this was just a quick visit. We had other ideas. Back across the river, we arrived in the medieval village of Castro Marim, greeted by a striking statue of a knight on horseback, an immediate reminder of the region's military past. We parked for free along Rua do Castelo and began the climb. Cobbled streets, uneven paths, and a steady incline that quickly rewards you with incredible views. Halfway up, we stopped to take in the commanding presence of the fortress of São Sebastião across the valley. Built in the 17th century during the Portuguese Restoration War, when Portugal fought to regain independence from Spain, this fortress was designed to work in tandem with the castle, creating a powerful defensive system, controlling the Guadiana River. From here, you can clearly see why this location mattered. Below us stretched vast salt pans still in use today, where seawater is carefully channeled, evaporated, and harvested in traditional Portuguese sea salt. These wetlands also attract bird life across the region, adding another layer to the landscape. Continuing the climb, we reached the castle of Castro Marim, dating back to the 13th century and remarkably well preserved. Entry is just €2.20 for two, and inside you're stepping into what was once a fully functioning medieval settlement. This castle became the headquarters of the Order of Christ in the early 1300s, an immensely powerful religious and military order created with papal approval after the fall of Knights Templar. Walking through the grounds, you're not just visiting a castle, you're standing in a place that played a role in both medieval warfare and the foundations of Portuguese exploration. Along the ramparts, the views open up dramatically across the Guadiana River and straight into Spain. Standing here, it's easy to understand how the combined power of the castle and fortress created a serious deterrent to any advancing army. This wasn't about the scenery, it was strategic. We considered visiting the medieval torture exhibition, but I chickened out when I saw the first masked person in the doorway. My husband, however, went in and came out a little shaken. Let's just say medieval methods of extracting information were not subtle. After exploring the castle and grabbing a quick lunch, we noticed something unexpected. Large white stork nests perched high on power poles throughout the area, a surprisingly common sight here, and another reminder of how nature and history intersect in this region. From here we made our way to our final stop, Praia Verde. After parking, it's just a short 5-minute walk along a wooden boardwalk. And then man does it open up. A wide, untouched stretch of golden sand backed by pine trees with barely anyone around. At 21 degrees, even in winter, it was the perfect place to slow down, walk the shoreline, and take it all in. This instantly became one of our favorite beaches in the Algarve, where the sand went literally as far as the eye could see, and surprisingly, it was a decent temperature to stand in. 3 completely different experiences: history, border crossing, and coastline, all in one easy day from Cabanas de Tavira. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and you'll be one of the first to see new destinations, travel tips, honest reviews, and cool day trips.